Are we in Washington State?
Yes, we are. We are in Seattle right now.
Ooh, is this the first time you've been here?
Yes, it is. My very first time.
Well, welcome to fall. I like to brag about Washington State. We've got the apples and we have 4 distinct seasons. So this is going to be a gorgeous drive. Are you guys flying over or driving?
We're driving up. And you said about apples. It's an apple state?
Yes. Apples, wine, and beer, I should say. I'm a little bummed because I actually have an event at the same time that this thing is going on Saturday. And
oh, no way.
I know. I literally am like wrapping it up at 4 as you guys are starting, and I'm about an hour away from where you're going to be. So, no, I'm there in spirit. Lisa is one of my favorite artists of all time. So, like, this is... I do. I love her. I love her. And I just love you guys for doing this. And so for all of the listeners out there, I would love for you to give us like an inside look of Lisa and what you love the most about her. For huge fans, we want to know everything.
Okay.
I know, like, where do you start?
Hey, that's so broad.
Okay, how about this? Did she like always sing around the house when she was little?
No, never. She never sang around the house, but she used to teach us songs, and she used to teach us like dances, and so we would put shows on for people. We were actually known as the Lopes kids. We would go to churches and events, and we would perform like, this is the Lopes kids. So
oh my goodness.
It wasn't just her singing around the house, but she would, turn it into something.
Okay.
And whether it was performing for my parents, my family, or, somewhere else.
And you got drug into it, forced into it?
No, we did whatever Lisa told us to.
Oh, okay.
She was just like our younger mom.
Oh, I love
Yeah, so it's like if Lisa, created anything, we just did it. It was no thought. Like, okay, Lisa said do it, we did.
She's got it. And was it a lot of like I did a remake of The Lion King? Was it kind of like that, or was she creating her own?
Creating her own stuff.
Oh my gosh.
It would be songs, that we knew.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. And then she would just switch up the lyrics.
Yeah, She made add some ad-lib lyrics, and it would be like some, not so much dancing, but it might be like marching in a circle and then stepping out. Some type of choreography was always involved. Like more of a show. She was such a visual person.
Oh, I love that. What was a song that you love to perform together?
A song that I think the main one I remember was when the Saints go marching in. That's right. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. And it would be like Peter Mo. Just crazy ad-libs, and we'd be marching around in a circle.
How old were you when you were doing this?
I would say probably from the ages of maybe 5 up to maybe 10 or something like that.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
When did you notice that she was starting to I think I want to do this for a living?
I think it probably was closer to high school.
Did you want to do it with her, or you were just kind of doing your own thing?
Oh, no, I never wanted to do music until probably 2000. So I was never interested in it before that at all.
What made you flip?
I went in the studio one time playing around in my friend's closet. And he had a music thing set up. And so I did one of Lisa's raps. Everyone liked it, and I didn't like it.
Oh.
So it took me a while to be able to hear the sound of my voice and actually like it. Mm-hmm. But I think it was just everyone saying, no, it's a different sound, because I did rock music, and I grew up listening to rock music where Lisa grew up listening to hip-hop.
Right.
So it was natural when I did decide to do music, it was rock.
Oh, I love it. Are you doing music now?
I do. I just don't do it as much as I used to.
Okay.
I just do it when I have free time, and I just put it up myself on iTunes.
Right. It's just for fun and takes the stress away.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I started doing it in the beginning, was just to release stress.
Mm-hmm. I'm on Shmuel. It's like a karaoke app, and so I just sing to myself all the time. I'm all, yep, nailed it. Waterfalls, got that.
Is it like karaoke?
It is. It's actually the coolest. So you can pay $5 a month if you want, and then it gives you everything. So you could technically do all of Lisa's songs if you wanted, but it's like the most amazing thing because you can sing with somebody else, and you can have a video if you want. And you can change your voice, or you could just have it like normal, and you could post them for everybody, or keep them private if you don't want anybody seeing your business. So I'm always telling people, "Oh, sing with me on Smrule, Sarah J the DJ." They don't take me up on it, but why not? I want people to know what's going on this weekend. So if you have an idea and you would like to share, I would love for you to tell people what's going on this Saturday.
I can tell them as much as I know. Someone put the event together for us.
Yes.
But as far as we are aware, Cemetery Tim, he has donated a new headstone to replace Lisa's headstone in Atlanta. So we came here to do the unveiling, so we haven't seen it either.
Oh my goodness.
So we'll be seeing it when everyone else is seeing it. So I know what we designed, but I can't wait to actually see it, big and on the headstone. I'm super excited.
That's very exciting. Did you know of Tim before, or how did this even come about?
He sent an email through the foundation, and then, my assistant set up a phone call with him. And, first I, didn't know what to think. Is this legit? Is this someone trying to run, a scam? So I did some research online and saw that he did Easy Ease. And so I was like, okay, this might be legit. And it turned out it was. I invited him to Lisa's birthday party that we have every year in Atlanta in May around her birthday. And he came down, and he won some stuff in the auction, and so we got to know him a little bit better there. So I'm super excited.
Flying over here to unveil the headstone. And what was the deal with her headstone before?
Well, the thing is, it's just worn.
Yes.
The weather has, gotten to it, and it's just very weathered. It was really nice, when it was new.
Right.
But it's been almost 20 years.
Oh my
so I don't know how long it's supposed to last.
Right.
It's time for an upgrade.
I can't believe it's been 20 years.
Pretty much.
What's your favorite memory of hers that you'd be willing to share? Or one of them? I'm sure there's 20,000.
I know. Because honestly, almost every memory with Lisa was like that, but some of the ones that stand out more were when we were kids.
Right.
So I'm not sure if you're aware, but we had a very abusive childhood growing up because my father, he would abuse my mom. And so eventually she ran. She took us to Florida. So we were just by ourselves because my mom couldn't afford a babysitter. She had to work every day. So Lisa, that's why I was saying she was like a second mom. Even though she was not much older than us, she was always super duper mature. Way over her, years. So she would babysit us every day, after school until my mom got home that night. It was just so fun. Around the house, it would be like a bucket of water, on top of a door. You open it,
geez.
Coming down on you. And plays. She would make up plays. She was so creative that we didn't have a lot of money, so she would make a lot of the stuff we didn't have. Back in the day, Barbie, they had, real Barbies. We couldn't afford them. So, we had the knockoff Barbies. But Lisa would make a Barbie mansion out of a cardboard box, and it would have an elevator, stories, rooms, beds, furniture.
Oh, my goodness.
Just so creative. She would make a TV out of a cereal box. She would have the lyrics, and then she would have the pictures of what's happening, and it's like you were watching TV. It was like you were scrolling. It's hard to describe, but, it was just always fun, growing up with her. That's why whatever she said we did, because everything was always fun.
You're like, it's an adventure. If Lisa said do it, let's go.
Exactly. I remember one time we stole some pecans from a neighbor's house and sold them across the street in front of the store and bagged them up. Of course, it was all Lisa's idea. But we were like little kids, like 5, 6, 7, 8 years old. She just always had that entrepreneurial, spirit. So of course my mom's at work. She doesn't know what's going on. She comes home, and I guess she found out. Made us give the pecans and the money back to that man.
I can't believe you guys stealing nuts from people and reselling right in front of their face too. No shame.
Exactly. So those are some of my funnest memories. And then because we were away from my dad, there was no abuse around. We were just free to be kids and just have fun.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. In her later years, were you able to be around her a lot when they were traveling and performing and all that, or?
Oh, yeah. Lisa would bring us, to most of her stuff, So I've been at a lot of the award shows, video shoots, overseas. So, yeah, we were around a lot.
That's beautiful that she was able to do that, and that worked for you.
Yeah, as soon as Lisa got signed to TLC, we were still living in Philly, and she moved us all, up to Atlanta as soon as they got signed.
Dang, that's so crazy. It's such a trip because, you look at her photos and you watch her videos, and she's like such a talented, you can feel the energy off of her. So to hear that as a little kid, she was exactly how she looks as an adult, it's like, wow.
Yeah. And, I'm so glad that she left, a great legacy behind, because it's easy to continue it. Some people, their legacies aren't the best, so it's just you have to, be careful and tread on thin water. But it's like her legacy was so good. I've never run into anybody who had anything negative to say.
Oh,
it's just
beautiful.
I run into people, and they're like, oh, my gosh, and they're just telling these great stories. And, Lisa was the first one that gave me a chance. I hear those so often. It's like people I don't even know. I'm like, really? They're like, yeah. So Lisa loved the underdog. She loved to take chances on people that other people wouldn't.
I love that. Was there a particular artist that you were like, no way? Really?
Probably a lot of the artists she chose, because Lisa really chose people from her heart, not necessarily their talent. If she gravitated towards people, she would choose that over their talent.
Made her feel some type of way. She definitely was like, yep.
Yep. Or if she saw someone that, other people would just pass on.
Do you know a few songs that were her favorites, or she was just like, these are my babies?
My brother was asking me that the other day. I can't really think of that. I just remember the song they played at her funeral was Shackles by Mary Mary.
Oh.
And I think she loved that song because just of the feeling of freedom.
Yes.
To be free. Yeah.
I love that. That's a really good song.
Yeah.
This is like a trip for me. I never thought I'd be doing radio, and then I never thought I'd be getting to speak to some of my
Really?
Yes, it's just it's beautiful. So thank you, and I just think
so welcome.
It's just a wonderful, wonderful thing, and I love that you're carrying on her legacy like that. And it's got to be tough for you guys, or maybe not, because you get to keep her spirit alive.
Yeah, and you know what? It can be tough sometimes, but the more I do, the easier it is, because I feel closer to her, while I'm doing stuff for her. So it makes it easier because to me, I know she's still here. She's not in the physical form. So, I'm to the point now where I talk to her every day.
I love it.
So, yeah, she is still here. And sometimes she'll, I'll say something to someone or hug them, and I know it's Lisa because it's somebody that she was close to. Because after I do it, I'm like, why did I just do that? It's like I'm not conscious of it while I'm doing it.
Reigndrop,
so I know.
In the afternoons on Wednesdays, I have a psychic medium in.
What?
Yes. So I don't know what you're doing this afternoon, but I do it from 4:30 to 5:30, and we do it live on our Facebook page, and we go on air and all that stuff. But we talk a lot about that stuff, about people that have passed, and exactly verbatim what you just said. I don't know why I did it, but So I would love to be able to offer up a little reading if you're interested this afternoon. Was she what is it called when you write for somebody else, but people don't know that you wrote their song?
Ghostwriter?
Yes. Did she do any of that?
Not that I'm aware of. She may have, without me knowing, but I'm not aware of any ghostwriting.
I'm just excited for you guys. I'm so excited for the unveiling, and
I know, I can't wait.
It's awesome. And if you drink wine, our valley is full of wine too. So if you get a chance, I would go to a winery.
Oh, okay. I do. I drink dry red wine.
Oh, okay. Yes, we have
dry girl.
I love it. Thank you so much, because that was so fun to get a little insight on your guys' lives and growing up, and to I love your sister, and I love her vibe, and so to see the videos and watch the picture and then hear you tell about her, it just was yep, I knew it. I knew she was amazing.
Yeah, she definitely, and I'm not just saying that because she was my sister, but she literally was amazing. Sometimes I think I would be like, wow, that's really my sister. I have stories of siblings. Me and Lisa never, ever argued. Never, ever, not one time. She used to take me, tag along with her friends when she went out all the time, and I was just there.
That's awesome.
Never, ever argued. Nope.
Well, and that's family, though. She loved family. a lot.
Yeah, she did.
Well, Reigndrop, I hope you guys have a lot of fun over here. And if you need a request or a shout out or anything like that, you can definitely call the number. I will be live starting at 2 o'clock this afternoon.
Okay.
Thank you for all the stories and keeping our memory alive. And well, it's been an absolute pleasure talking with you guys. Thank you for your time.
Okay, thank you so much. It was so great speaking with you.
Yes, you too. Take care, drive safe, and we'll talk soon.